run the same tool, walls unroll, and here select unroll walls. In that case, you will see that, so when it's finished, you will see the PDF report. In the PDF report, separate page will be generated for each wall. When all elements extracted, like walls and doors and windows, you can also run the unroll tool to generate report about each single wall in each room separately. So for that, you need first to prepare the mesh generated by extrude rooms tool. So let's say we would like to generate unroll for this room. It has complex shape. It's not just a simple rectangle. It has multiple angles, multiple corners. So first step, we need to extract from the wall elements related to doors and windows. For that, you should select the geometries, the relevant geometries, and then the mesh. Then run tool, standard tool, projection, choose shortest distance, and preview. So you will see that these geometry elements will be converted to polylines and they will be projected to this wall. So in my case, they had the same position, but for example, if I would like project this geometry to this wall, you will see that it will be automatically transferred. So before next step, we need to create more triangles in our walls, because right now, as you can see, the size of the triangle very simple, because this mesh was extruded just from the 2D contour. And for next steps, it will be difficult for algorithm to extract these windows, these doors, without changing the shape of these triangles. So better to create more triangles. For that, you can use subdivide command. So here just put 1 meter distance and then click preview. So software will generate more triangulates in your mesh. After that, you can select it and run cut mesh tool. So you will see that here all elements will be extracted, and we can just delete them. This step can be skipped, but if you would like to get the relevant information about square meter area for each wall, better to extract these elements. We can also texture this mesh. So for that, you can use the point cloud or you can use panoramic images. To texture the mesh from the point cloud, you can also open the relevant point cloud. The name of this room is Gym1, so we can go to point clouds, to cloud group, and open the relevant folder with Gym1, and here we can see the point cloud related to walls for this room. So this point cloud we can color by intensity. You can leave the current colors or you can change it to black and white. Sometimes it's better. So now I can select the mesh and the point cloud, go to texturing, use this tool, texture from clouds. And if you would like to use intensity, then enable this option, use inspection instead of colors. All the rest you can keep by default. So after coloring, you will see how it will be colored. So if we will do unroll, same colors we will see in the unroll. Another option is to use panoramic images for this texturing. So from here I need setups from number 17 till number 25. So I can double click here to image set. I can choose that I need images from 17 to 25 and I want to extract them. So now I have separate images. I can select all these images and select the mesh and then run smart texture. Now the mesh will be textured like this. It will be more representative. But if you have columns, I recommend you first to extract the columns and then you can use these columns as an obstacle for texturing. In that case, it will be better textured. So you can use some elements for obstacle before texturing. So for example, here we have elements inside of the room, like these columns and beams. And we can ask software to generate mesh for these objects. Just a simple mesh will be enough. And this mesh will be used as an obstacle element for texturing. So no need to generate very detailed mesh here. So let's select our walls, our images, run texturing, smart texture, and for obstacles element, you can click this mesh generated for columns and for beams for internal elements. When it will be done, you will see how your model will be textured. So in areas where you have columns, like the mesh, the textures will be skipped. So here you will not see any textures. So to do unroll, you need to explode these elements by planes. So just use this segmentation tool. Use area threshold like 10 centimeters, I think should be enough. Just double check that small walls will not be deleted. Here, for example, I have this wall, it's my smallest wall. Need to be sure that it will not be deleted, then click OK. So now I have separate elements for this mesh, and I have this contour representing this room. You can select the mesh in contour, run this script, choose mixed wall unroll. So for the report, just select second option, execute. So when it's finished, you will see the PDF report. In the PDF report, separate page will be generated for each wall. And here you will have two views, the front view and top view for this wall. Script will show you the red line, the location of this wall, and here it will show you the statistical of the wall, how many square meter area, how many length and height. And that's why we extracted windows here before to get the right surface area for this wall, to exclude them. These views generated just as a preview. You can generate better views manually in 3D by using standard 3D tool. Before running this tool, I recommend you to color this line into black color to be sure that it will be visible here in the top view. And second option allows you to unfold this, select the mesh and the polyline, run the same tool, walls unroll, and here select unroll walls. In that case, you will see that here directly in 3DR all walls will be unrolled, and you can work with them separately or measure manually everything or generate views manually. The script was designed mainly for plain walls, not for curved. So if you have curved walls like here, I think better to use standard tool which is available in Cyclone 3DR 2025.2. Unfold, so you can select your contour generated with the script and the point cloud, and then run the unfold cloud tool, and it working well even if there is a curved area. You will see it like this. And if you want later, you can also generate from this point cloud the mesh, and again you can use point cloud for texturing to make it more representative. Select mesh, select point cloud, and use this option with inspection colors instead of RGB colors. Or you can use RGB colors, it's up to you. So when this mesh will be textured, you can also extract all holes and borders to highlight the edges of the mesh.